Hi, everybody. This is Jeanette Bruce, Program and Communications Coordinator at Whistler Public Library, and I am here on the Whistler Library homepage to give you a quick overview of our Grown Up Summer Reading Challenge. So if you visit whistlerlibrary.ca and you click on the banner that looks like this, join our first annual Grown Up Summer Reading Challenge, you will be taken over to this page that tells you about the challenge, what you have to read, when you have to read it, and it will give you some steps to get started on the challenge. So we are using a platform called Storygraph. I already have a Storygraph account, so I can't show you how to sign up for one, but if you need help with that, you are welcome to email me at jbruce@whistlerlibrary.ca. If you have any questions about the challenge, I am more than happy to help with that. So we are going to start with step 2 here. Click here to find our summer reading challenge, and this will take us over to Storygraph. So I am already logged in. You can see my profile picture in the top right-hand corner. Here is the challenge page, Whistler Public Library 2025 Grown Up Summer Reading Challenge. 29 participants so far. And I'm going to click this Join Challenge button. So now there are 30 participants, including me. And the big difference here is that you can see this circle on the right. This is a progress wheel, let's say, and it will fill up as you complete the prompts. So if we scroll down, you'll see the 4 challenge prompts: a British Columbia book, a book about a library, bookstore, or books, a book by an author you haven't read before, and your version of a beach read. So we tried to make these sort of flexible. Some are more flexible than others, so you can really choose your own adventure. And of course, you can read fiction or nonfiction, any genre, and any format of book, because of course, listening to audiobooks is still reading. They still count. So you can see that some people have already started adding books to the challenge. You can see here. That doesn't mean they've read those books already. It just means that they have chosen them for the challenge. So let's choose this, let's click on a British Columbia book. You can see that I haven't added any books to this prompt yet, but we can see what other people are reading. So there's some great options here. And actually, if you wanted to read one of these as your BC book, you can do that. So you could actually just click on the plus sign next to any of these books. If you hover over it, it says use this book for this prompt. If you click, it asks you one more time. It really wants to make sure. I'm going to click cancel because I'm not going to add that book, but there are some great options here if you wanted to add one of these books. You know, we love Greenwood, we love Susan Juby, we love From the Ashes. I'm going to add a different book just so you can see how this process works. So I am using this add books to prompt field. It's a search field. And what I am going to add is the new Madeline Tien book, and it's called The Book of Records. So I am going to start typing here, and you can see that Storygraph is giving me some options. And yes, the Book of Records by Madeline Tien is this one right here. So I am going to click on that. And now you can see that I have added it to the prompt. So it's filled up this section right here under books you've added. Now, I don't think this book takes place in BC, but Madeline Tien was born in Vancouver. So we are counting this as a BC book because it is written by a BC author. So that's how flexible this challenge is. It does not have to take place in BC. It can be written by a BC author. So that has been added to this prompt for me, but if we click on Whistler Public Library right here at the top, we go back to the main challenge page, you'll see that my prompt, my progress wheel has not changed. And that's because even though I have added this book to the challenge, I haven't actually logged it as read. And so the progress wheel does not change until you've actually logged that book as read. So what you can do when you've finished reading the book is you can go back to the prompt. You can look here at the Book of Records, and you can see this drop down here, and we can mark it as read. Now we're going to pretend because I definitely haven't read this yet. So I'm going to click read. And very importantly, I am going to click this text here that says no read date. and I'm going to put in my finish date. You don't have to put in the start date if you don't want to, but if you're a person who likes to know how long it takes you to read books, then you can log the start date and the finish date. But I'm just going to put in the finish date. We're going to say I finished this book today, July 4th, 2025. And you could also click set to today, which would be much easier. And then we're going to click update. Okay, so if we scroll back up and go to the main challenge page, voila! My progress wheel is now a quarter full because I have read one of the challenge books that I've chosen. And you can see here when we scroll down, it says that this prompt is complete because I have read the book that I said I was going to read for this prompt. So there we go. I am 1/4 of the way done the challenge. Obviously, I haven't actually read this yet, so I will be removing this. Now, you've probably noticed that I am on a desktop computer. I am looking at the Chrome browser on my desktop, and this will look a little bit different if you are using your phone. You can use the browser or the app on a phone, and I will be giving you another video that features what this will look like on a phone, but for now we're starting with what it looks like on a desktop or laptop computer using a regular browser. Okay, so that's all I'm going to share for today. Please get in touch at jbruce@whistlerlibrary.ca if you have any questions, and I'm happy to answer any questions about the challenge. And I would really like to hear how you get on with this platform, because if enough people enjoy using it and find it user-friendly enough, we will use it for other challenges down the road, including something exciting that we're planning for 2026. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for listening.